Good morning, Unity on the Bay. Hey, Unity on the Bay, how do we feel?
Oh, we feel so good. Oh, we feel so good.
My name is Reverend Pam. Welcome to Unity on the Bay. We are so glad you are joining us this morning online and in person. So I have three of our youth here on the platform with me today, and Raul, our youth ministry coordinator. We are so grateful that this community supported us so that we could attend the Southeast Regional Rally a few weeks ago. Yeah! And these are our shirts. Spring Rally 2024. So these teens will lead our service today and share some fun elements from the camp. For example, we introduced ourselves with movement at the camp, so they'll introduce themselves to you in that fashion now.
Raul.
Darvin.
Nolani.
Ocean.
And of course, I'm Rev Pam. All right, and so before we dive into some quick reminders about what's happening in our community, is there anyone new with us this morning? Okay, raise your hand, comment if you're watching online. We have a gift for you, so follow the prompts on the screen and visit our Connect Center on your way out this morning. And now for announcements.
Announcements. Hey, we sold our cow. Moo. We sold our cow. Moo. We have no use for your bull now. Announcements. Hey.
And now?
Next Sunday is Easter. Oh, yay. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. We'll have two services, like usual, but an Easter egg hunt for the kids. Sorry, guys. Please try to come to the 9:30 service if you're an early bird or something, because the later service, look at it. It gets packed. And as an added incentive, if you come to the first service, we got free things like, pastries. Ooh, yummy. I want those. Bagels. Okay, I can get a bagel, yeah. We will also have an Easter egg hunt, again, for the kids at the second service. Don't forget your baskets. I'm looking at some of y'all. All right, we also have a special webpage dedicated to everything Easter. So please head to the website, for all the details.
Awesome. And as part of Easter week, we are having a Holy Saturday retreat. The theme is the Cosmic Christ, and we're holding it at the Great Mahakala Retreat Center. So the Stations of the Cosmic Christ, these are teachings about oneness that are centered around scenes from the life of Jesus. Wonderful inspiration for this week of transformation. And the activities will include some guided meditations, some time in nature, and a healthy vegan lunch. So please join us, head over to the website and enroll. Our last retreat did sell out. We only have limited space available. So head on over to our website today to sign up.
Now, our next program coming up is Designing Your Personal Practice. Yay! Come on, start cheering. That's more like it. That's what I want to hear. Now, this is a consistent and fulfilling spiritual practice as unique as you are. I want to hear more clapping. You're all unique. That's a good thing. All right, now come design your unique spiritual practice with our ministers. You're a minister, right?
I am. This retreat's going to be led by Reverend Juan and Reverend Dr. Noel Nielsen.
In this 4-week class, learn about and try out our different prayer meditation techniques and methods to design a practice that fits you. You can also attend in person or online. Now, we begin April 4th, so head over to our website for all the details and to enroll. Okay, Rev Pam, take it away.
Thank you, Ocean. One more quick note before we go into our opening prayer. If you are interested in joining the staff of Unity on the Bay, we have a position open. We're hiring for an engagement director. So if you're passionate about working with volunteers, supporting and leading our small groups, and many other fellowship opportunities, this can be a great opportunity for you, and it's a full-time position. So head to the website. Again, always head to the website for more information, but look for the Jobs at Unity link, and the position is Engagement Director. We'd love to talk to you. All right, and so now every week we affirm some of the wonderful qualities of our community. Sometimes it's our mission, our vision. Today are our 4 Ps. So affirm these with me. Unity is a spirituality that is positive, practical, progressive, and one adds powerful. Okay? And now it's time for us to go into prayer. So I invite you to get centered where you are and take a nice deep breath in and just roll your shoulders down, relax, and be fully present in this moment, whether you are joining us online or in the room. We are here in this holy space, doing the God thing at the God time with the God people. And today on Palm Sunday, we recall that Jesus entered Jerusalem and during that week transformed into the Christ. And today we see our teens entering the youth of unity and transforming into leaders. So let's hold them in prayer and each and every one of us as we are open to all possibilities of transformation on this journey through Holy Week. And so with open minds and open hearts, we affirm wisdom, understanding, love, peace, and joy. For today is a celebration of community, a celebration of transformation, a celebration of love. And as we extend this love from our hearts to encompass the entire world, we affirm transformation and peace for all. We hold everyone in our hearts and our minds as we speak gratitude for this opportunity to be together, to join our energies, to be this powerful community, being the hands and the feet of the Christ in the world. And so it is. And now, let's welcome the rest of our children in a palm procession. Woo!
This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made.
Please join along with us as we sing Open the Eyes of My Heart.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart.
Good morning, Unity in the Bay. Before I read the daily word, we'd like to express our gratitude to you, our supportive community, for sending us to the Southeast Regional Rally. These are called fuzzies, and the little fuzzies represent the people that we met, and it means a lot because it represents how many friends we made, but it also represents what we've learned in the rally. I came back with more confidence and a more open mind. Darvin, did you feel a change?
I came back with a more open mindset.
Ocean, how about you?
I came back with a lot more friends and a lot more acceptance.
We love you, we love you, we really, really love you.
Mwah! My fault, gang. Shit.
Today's daily word is Palm Sunday. Speak with me the affirmation. The Christ within protects and clears my way. As I enter Holy Week, I reflect on Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem and how the multitudes greeted him, shouting, Hosanna. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Like so many, I have used the sacred time of Lent to cleanse my soul of beliefs and habits that no longer serve me. I have felt blessed as I have opened my heart to the healing, cleansing waters of spirit. Now I feel ready to welcome a greater awareness of the Christ within me. Every part of me quivers in eager anticipation. The world seems fresh, and I feel newly alive. I behold the Christ in me and in all others. With joy, I celebrate with gratitude. I humbly bless the Christ in me and in everyone. Today's daily word is inspired by Matthew chapter 21, verse 9. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord.
It's time to get ready for meditation. Please silence your phones. Sit in a comfortable posture and remember to take deep breaths from time to time. We'll begin our meditation experience with a song.
Hallelujah.
Good morning, Unity on the Bay. Let us begin our spiritual journey. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Tune into your breath, your body sensations, feelings, sounds in the room, even feeling the chair. Be here now. Let your breath flow deep into your belly. Breathe in. Exhale. Let this be a gentle, slow, and easy breath. Again, breathe in. Release. Let the exhaling breath cleanse and clean your space. Now let the earth current flow up through your body and join with the cosmic energy, while at the same time the cosmic energy is feeling flow down into your body. Breathe in, release. You are now ready to take this walk, this journey into the beginning of Holy Week. It's Palm Sunday, preparing for a celebration, an awakening. As you vision yourself at the gate of Jerusalem, the truth of your thoughts toward all spiritual good, allowing peace to be true. Pause. Breathe in. Release. You hear the crowd cheering, saying, Hosanna, blessed, joyful thoughts, proclaiming honor to this man called Jesus. Everyone celebrating the coming of a king, someone that will liberate them, yet not a typical image. Doesn't look like a king should look like. This man riding a donkey. You hear the people in some corners saying, why a donkey? Some doubts among the celebration, but you are present. You still feel a presence of joy, openness, pure good, and peace. It calls you. It's challenging you to your divinity, your truth. You are special. Take another deep breath again here in this moment. Feel the power of love. Feel the strength that draws you to see things with your God mind. Your heart and spirit know something is great, and something is helping you to see and feel happiness. This is a moment to remember as you walk toward fully letting go the past, regrets, all negative thinking. This walk tells us to become ready to carry the Christ and embracing it. Breathe in. Take this moment. Feel the energy. This is the time to truly be a part of Palm Sunday celebration of wisdom and power of Jesus that this teacher is sharing with us, and we understand our own Christ nature. We do not carry our Christ nature on our backs as the donkey carried Jesus in the story, but we carry the Christ as part of our essential, real self. See the splendor in our worth and the truth of our being, just as we are. as we come to the end of Lent, it is now the time to release and allow God to be God in your life. Along the way, we patiently notice fears, doubts, and the many ways we stop the power and beauty that we are. But we carry on. We hold this light that will shine on Easter morning, that shows us the path, a path we can say, Hosanna, I release all error thoughts and see my divinity, my Christ in all its fullness. I carry my Christ in my heart for all the world to see. Again, one last breath as you take in this celebration. The journey seems complete, but it's just the beginning. I ask you now to notice the sounds in the room. Pay attention to your heart, the sensations in your body. Open your eyes, move your body around, stretch, and affirm with me, Hosanna, I am the Christ.
Hosanna,
Yes, yes, Hosanna in the house. Wow, wow, great energy. And that great energy brought our Reverend Juan up here.
Good morning, everyone. So good to see you all. I am so excited that we're celebrating Palm Sunday together, and I am especially excited that we're going to see all of you next Sunday for our very special Easter service. Yes? Awesome. You know, I wanted to ask you, and many of you know, this was my first Unity community, and I heard about it from a friend over 20 years ago. How many of you are here because you heard about Unity on the Bay from a friend or family member? Yeah. How many of you are here because they invited you to join them for a Sunday service? Right? Well, think about those individuals that you are so grateful for, right? That they invited you to get to know this community and to really go deeper into your own spirituality in spiritual community. And I would love to know that there are people out there in your life who are going to be just as grateful for you for bringing them to our Sunday Easter service. Right? So just think about what it meant for you to get invited and what it will mean for somebody else to get that invitation from you. Easter's a great opportunity to share Unity on the Bay with your friends, with your family. And I have to tell you, I know that it's not always the easiest, right? Sometimes we get a little shy about inviting people to our spiritual community. But I told you a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't going to ask you to do anything that I wasn't willing to do myself. And so I have been speaking to friends, I've been speaking to family, and I have a group of about 8 people that are going to be joining us next Sunday for Easter that have been at Unity on the Bay maybe once or twice or haven't been here before. And so I really would love for you to bring your own posse, bring your own friends, and have them come and join us.
And let us know who beats 8, okay? Who can bring more than 8 friends? We want to know. All right, so we've got 2 ways for you to invite them. One is to take a picture of the screen and text that out to your friends, or if you're going to see them in person,
Yeah, we have these great little guest passes. So Reverend Pam and I are going to be in the back after the service. If you're watching online, just make sure that you connect with the link and that you reach out to us, that we will make sure that you get something to give to somebody. We're going to be out there giving you these guest passes so that you can give it to somebody. By the way, this was an idea of somebody from our community who received one of these passes from a friend for another community at the gym. They just got approached at the gym and got a guest pass. So we're borrowing that same idea, so it's easy and it's a really fun way to bring more people. And just remember that in the back, there's a phone number. All they have to do, whoever you give this guest pass to, text the Easter to the number that's in the back, and we're actually gonna reserve seats for them for our Easter service so that they don't have to look for a seat. They'll know that they'll have a place, and they'll be open and ready to receive the wonderful inspiration and wonderful service that we have scheduled for next Sunday.
thank you, Reverend Juan.
So see you in the back after the service, and thank you all for joining us.
And now back to Palm Sunday. Couple of things. Does everybody have a palm? If you do not have a palm, raise your hand. Ushers, please bring them because you're going to want to play along. And after the service, if you would like to turn your palm frond into a cross, Jeffrey will be in the back to lead you through that folding and tying. And now, with that, we will welcome back to the platform our Youth of Unity with our Unitine, Darlene, to do a dramatic reading, ooh, of the story of Palm Sunday from the Gospel of Matthew.
When they had come near Jerusalem and had reached Bethphage at the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 disciples. Saying to them, "Go into a village ahead of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, just say this: 'The Lord needs them,' and he will send them immediately." This took place to fulfill what had been spoken through the prophet. Tell the daughter of Zion, look, your king is coming to you, humble and mounted on a donkey and on a colt, the foal of a donkey. The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put their cloaks on them. And he sat on them. A very large crowd spread their cloaks on the road. And others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. The crowds that went ahead of him and that followed were shouting, Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of Lord. Hosanna in the highest heaven. When he entered Jerusalem, the whole city was in turmoil, asking, Who is this? The crowds were saying, This is a prophet Jesus from Nazareth in Galilee. And now, what do we say, YOU?
Things to say. And has some things to say. It may be important, it may be odd, but Reverend Pam has some things to say.
And I will keep the donkey. Let's have a round of applause for the donkey of duality, everyone. No, actually, our teens, we love you, we really, really love you. Mwah. All right, everybody. So today we are celebrating Palm Sunday. It is a day imbued with symbolism and showing us our potential, our divine nature. We remember this entry of Jesus into Jerusalem, greeted by the joyous crowds, waving the palm branches and chanting Hosanna. But what resonates beyond this story? Well, the donkey is about letting go of our insecurities to let your Christ light shine. Okay? And so today we'll explore the deeper metaphysical meanings of this message and how it empowers your own spiritual journey. Everybody, with palms held high, you'll find peace inside. Okay? Now you got the cue. So the palms carried on that day represent not just celebration, but the victory of spirit over limitation. They symbolize the awakening of consciousness, the recognition of our divine nature. Today, we don't just wave the palm branches, we're waving flags of our own potential for transformation. We don't just chant, Hosanna, to a distant figure out there. We chant it to this divine spark within ourselves. And you just witnessed the scene. Jesus, the Taylor Swift of his day, riding a humble donkey, entering Jerusalem. That's the donkey, braying. Nice donkey. Now, like Taylor Swift could arrive in her Ferrari, just like Jesus could have come in on a purebred steed. You know, it's like when she chooses to come in her Chevy Silverado to connect with the people. So Jesus is riding this humble donkey to connect with the average people, you and me. He's showing us that we can be like him, okay? So now he comes in, and the crowds erupt in this joyous celebration. Can you imagine if you saw Tay-Tay walking down the street, right? Woo! Taylor's here, okay? But Jesus is here, yes. Sound effects, I love it. Okay, erupting in joyous celebration. And now they're spreading their garments on the ground and the palm branches on the ground because you see, the roads then were made of dirt. And so when someone important would come through the city gates, this was the custom to come out and put cloth and palm branches down to stop the dirt from kicking up and getting that important person really dirty. So Jesus is being greeted like royalty. Okay? Now, it's not just a parade. It's a metaphor for the triumph of spirit over limitations. What are your limitations? You feeling insecure about something? Feeling like you're not good enough about something? You don't have the skills, you don't have the looks, you don't have the whatever. The money? Okay? Triumph of spirit over limitation, knowing that you have all you need in God. Okay? So as Jesus rode the donkey, he embodied the truth that true power lies not in external authority, but in the alignment with the inner Christ consciousness. He didn't have to show off on a purebred steed because he knew his divine power. And in fact, he purposefully chose a donkey to fulfill a prophecy. See, he was a learned teacher. He was a rabbi. He knew the prophecies. As Darlene beautifully read to us, there was a prophecy that the Messiah would come riding on a donkey. And he was coming as the Messiah not to be a king, but to show us our power within ourselves that all of us can access just like he did. So the donkey represents the paradox of the absolute truth and oneness to the relative appearance of things that manifest in this world. The duality that Jesus appeared to be poor and lacking status when he knew the truth and power of his divinity. So we understand this Christ consciousness with Jesus lived as that spark of divinity within each and every one of us. It's our potential, your potential for unlimited good, love, and unlimited healing. Palm Sunday reminds us that we too can embark on this triumphant journey. Not towards an external Jerusalem, but towards the Jerusalem within. Raise your palms. With palms held high, you find peace inside. Okay? So why was Jesus coming to Jerusalem? So he was coming to Jerusalem to celebrate the high holy day of Passover. Now, Passover is very important to the Jewish people. It is the celebration of when they were released from slavery in Egypt. It's when Moses, it's what led up to Moses leading them out of Egypt and looking for the promised land. See, it's called Passover because an angel in the old Hebrew scriptures that are a little scary, an angel was going to be sent to kill the firstborn son of all the households in Egypt. But the Jewish people were told that if they put the blood of a lamb above their door, their household would be passed over by that angel of death, and their families survived. Okay? So this is why it's called Passover, and it's a big celebration every year, just like we, are coming into, just like we go home for Christmas, Jesus was going home for Passover. Okay? And they commemorate the Passover with a Seder meal on Thursday evening. That's what the Last Supper was during Holy Week. Okay, so we are at the beginning of this week of celebrating a holiday. So it's a big party. He's coming into Jerusalem. Okay? So what is the Jerusalem that we're looking to enter? Well, Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore wrote in The Revealing Word that Jerusalem represents a spiritual center in consciousness. It is the abiding consciousness of spiritual peace. When we go deep into the silent recesses of our beings, we realize a stillness and a sweetness beyond expression. A great peace is there. in Jerusalem. The peace of God which passeth all understanding, from Philippians. So Jerusalem is inner peace, love, and understanding. It's Jerusalem where you embrace your true self, shedding the limitations of fear and doubt and reaching spiritual fulfillment. But we know that the path to Jerusalem is not always smooth. So just as Jesus faced opposition and skepticism, we too encounter challenges and doubts on our journeys. My teens, have any issues at school? Maybe a difficult subject that you're struggling with? Maybe some friendships gone sour? Maybe some people talking trash behind your back? You feeling the need to defend yourself? Okay. These are all struggles and doubts on our journeys. So I'll tell you a story, an ancient story from Japan. There was a wrestler, and his name was Onami. His name means great waves. He was incredibly strong and skilled, and he was able to defeat even his own teacher in private sessions. But when he got into public competitions, Onami became bashful and insecure, and even his own students were able to defeat him. So seeking a solution, Onami visited a great Zen master, Hajuku. Embrace your name, great waves, advised Hakuju. Tonight, meditate on being those mighty billows, swallowing everything in their path. And if you can imagine this, you will be the greatest wrestler in Japan. So that night, Onami sat in deep meditation, visualizing immense waves around him. The water swelled larger and larger, sweeping away everything. And by dawn, his meditation had become so profound that even the temple vanished, leaving only the vast ocean. And in the morning, the master Hakuju found Onami smiling. Now nothing can disturb you, said the master. You are those waves. And from then on, no wrestler could defeat Onami, who had realized his true nature. And so the wisdom in this story is that by fully becoming his name, what he's called to be, Onami was able to overcome his self-doubt and realize his immense inner strength. The story teaches us to have faith in our own potential by embracing our true identity, that is the Christ. And so remember that this donkey represents the power of humility and release. So by aligning ourselves with the divine, we tap into a strength that transcends any obstacle, and we're releasing our insecurities, our doubts, and our fears. So here's how we can embrace this journey. First, let go of the donkey of duality. The donkey represents our ego, our limited sense of ourself. Let go of the reins of fear and doubt and negativity. Let go of victim consciousness. Claim your divine birthright and step into the role of the rider, where you are directing your thoughts and actions. Here's a story that I experienced some doubts. Am I on the right path? It was a literal journey. So in the fall of 2022, my husband and I were traveling across the country from Oregon to Florida, where I had felt this magnetic pull to serve as a ministerial intern. Okay? And we got as far as Texas. I'm spending a few days with my sister in Beaumont, and I got a call from my mentor, Reverend Maggie. She said, "Hey, have you checked the weather?" This was September in Florida. What do you think was happening? Hurricane Ian was on its way. And I was going to be living in a travel trailer. Do you think I had some doubts about finishing that journey? Yeah, big doubts. So, extended the time with my sister, and the whole time my sister's telling me, "Do you really want to go somewhere where there's hurricanes? You know, here in Beaumont, I've been living with this for years and years. I've remodeled my house so many times because hurricanes have destroyed it. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe you shouldn't go there." The doubts. But you know what happened, right? Because I'm here. You know, I did go into that, on that inner journey, seeking that inner Jerusalem of peace. And after a few days and letting that hurricane pass, I was able to overcome the doubts and overcome the fears. And I completed that journey to Orlando. So much so did I conquer that fear of hurricanes that a few months later, when Hurricane Nicole came right through Orlando, I stayed in my travel trailer. Yes! Because I'm Ref Pam. And every day, you all affirm for me that I am on the true path. Every day I am in this community, I have my calling affirmed. So thank you. And what hurricane winds are blowing in your life? Are you in a stormy relationship? Do you have some aggravations at work? Maybe health issues? Or have you questioning your faith? Okay. So these are all of the opportunities that you have to leave behind as you enter Jerusalem, the place of inner peace. So with releasing that donkey of duality, we're leaving our victim consciousness behind. And we're moving to embrace the palms of possibility. Because each palm frond signifies a potential, a talent, a passion, a desire to serve. So acknowledge your gifts and commit to using them for the highest good. In The Revealing Word, Charles Fillmore wrote that a palm tree is the realization in the physical realm of the unlimited resource of strength. Strength. Embrace your strength. Know who you truly are. With palms held high, find peace inside. And now, we're going to howl, Hosanna! Everybody, Hosanna! This word means pray, save us. You're saving yourself. Recognize that your fulfillment lies not in the external forces, but in your connection to the divine within. Affirm your worth, affirm your power, and your ability to co-create your reality. And the final step is to triumph in transformation. Palm Sunday marks the beginning of Holy Week, leading to Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection that we will celebrate next week. It symbolizes the transformation process that we all undergo. Embrace your challenges, for they offer opportunities for growth and awakening. There's a story about a lion raised among sheep. So this little lion cub learns to baa, baa, and as he grows, he's this big, powerful animal who's going around speaking, baa, baa. He doesn't know who he truly is, right? Until one day, another lion comes along and says, "What are you doing? Lions don't go bad." And he says, "I'm a sheep." "No, look in the mirror. You're a lion." And he sees the resemblance, and the other lion roars. And so this lion who had been baying tries it out. Roar! And it feels good, because that's who he truly is. This is your lesson. Step into, recognize, look at who you truly are and call that forth. We know that the triumphal entry on Palm Sunday was not met with universal acclaim. All of this attention on Jesus triggered the authorities to investigate and ultimately arrest him. Palm branches were later used to mock him. And this reminds us that the path to spiritual fulfillment may not be smooth. Expect the challenges and remain steadfast in your faith and commitment to your inner journey, as the palm branches are strong. With palms held high, find peace inside. Because today is not just remembering historical events, but carrying the spirit of Palm Sunday within. Waving your palms of possibility, chanting your own Hosanna to the potential within, and embarking on the triumphant journey towards your own Jerusalem, the realm of peace, love, and joy. Palm Sunday is not just a day in history, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that the triumphant ride is not just for Jesus, but for you. As Jesus entered Jerusalem, the place of inner peace, and as the palms represent, he had the strength to endure that high of celebrity on Palm Sunday and the low of his arrest and crucifixion. He maintained his equanimity through it all because the palms represent that inner peace and strength. So you too have the courage, the humility, and unwavering faith to celebrate your divine potential and create a world where love and peace truly reign. Namaste.
Unity on the Bay, how do we feel? It might look easy, but it takes a lot to create the experience we just had this morning. As you prepare to give back this morning, remember your giving supports the work it takes to create Sunday mornings, our programs and classes, and all the support available from the spiritual community, our spiritual community. We encourage you to go green by texting GIVE to 1-833-245-5645. That info is also on the screens right now for you. If you need an envelope, please raise your hand and one of our ushers will come by. I'm going to give you a few moments in sacred silence to give in gratitude this morning. We thank you for your gift. Let's bless these gifts together. Divine love that I am blesses all that I give and all that I receive. And now let's bless our children. Wasn't the... Oh.
Give me a moment.
We're so blessed to have them in the room with us today, sharing their love. The blessing is on the screen to follow along. Together we say, children, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, we behold the Christ in you, and we see you doing great things. Prayer chaplains, please come forward. Our prayer chaplains are available after service and are here to be that space of peace for you. After we conclude this morning, come to the front and they will be waiting for you. Or leave a prayer intention at the prayer table on your way out. Rev Pam, join me up here. What is our growth work for the week?
Thank you, Darvin. Our growth work. All right, everybody. Palms held high. Find peace inside. Okay, so remember your inner strength. Choose a challenge this week. Choose a challenge and use your tools of affirmative prayer and meditation to find that peace inside. And now, please stand as we pray our prayer for protection together and then sing the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. We are light. The love of God enfolds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. The presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. We are divine.
Feel good about it? Feel good about it?